In the world of mountaineering, where courage is tested against towering peaks and freezing winds, one name stands out. Santosh Yadav, the only woman to have scaled Mount Everest twice. Her journey, from a small village in Haryana to the roof of the world, is not just a story of determination, but also of breaking barriers and rewriting traditions. Come, let us go through her inspiring story. Santosh was born in Joniavas, a small village in Revri district of Haryana. She was the sixth child in her family and the only daughter after 5 sons. In a society where the birth of a boy was celebrated, her grandmother surprised even a holy man by boldly declaring that they did not want a son. The blessing was given and destiny fulfilled. A girl was born named Santosh, meaning contentment. But contentment was not what defined her life. From the very beginning, Santosh was determined to live life on her own terms. As a child, she stood out from the rest. While other girls in her village wore traditional dresses, Santosh chose shorts. She later recalled, "If I was on the right path, others had to change, not me." It was clear this was a girl who would not quietly fit into old traditions. By the time she was 16, the pressure to marry was mounting. Most girls in her village were married at that age. But Santosh had different dreams. She resisted. She told her parents firmly that unless she was allowed proper education, she would never marry. With that, she left home and enrolled herself in a school in Delhi. When her parents refused to pay, she calmly informed them that she would work part-time to fund her studies. Her determination softened their stance, and they finally agreed to support her education. Santosh's thirst for learning never ended. After high school, she joined Maharani College in Jaipur and stayed in Kasturba Hostel. From her hostel room, she could see the Aravalli Hills. Villagers often disappeared into the hills, sparking her curiosity. One day, she followed their trail and stumbled upon a group of mountaineers. That moment changed her life forever. She asked if she could join them, and to her surprise, they welcomed her. The fire of adventure was lit in her heart. Santosh saved money and enrolled in the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering at Uttarkashi. Without even informing her father, she headed straight to training as soon as her college term ended. Later, she wrote a heartfelt letter of apology to her father. But her mind was already set on climbing greater heights. Year after year, she joined expeditions, building strength, resilience, and unmatched endurance. In 1992, at just 20 years of age, Santosh Yadav achieved the impossible. She climbed Mount Everest, becoming the youngest woman in the world to stand at its summit. Her seniors admired her physical fitness, her willpower, and her teamwork. But what made her truly special was her compassion. During the 1992 mission at the South Colonel, she encountered a climber on the verge of death. Santosh cared for him, though sadly, he could not be saved. But in another instance, she saved the life of fellow climber Mohan Singh, sharing her own oxygen supply with him in the death zone of Everest. Her humanity shone even in the harshest conditions. Within just a year, Santosh was invited to join the Indo-Nepalese Women's Expedition. With them, she scaled Everest a second time, becoming the only woman in the world to conquer the peak twice. For this extraordinary achievement, the Government of India honored her with the Padma Shri, one of the nation's highest civilian awards. Standing on the roof of the world, Santosh unfurled the Indian tricolour. She later recalled, "It took some time for the enormity of the moment to sink in. The Indian flag was flying on top of the world. It was truly a spiritual experience. I felt proud as an Indian. It wasn't just victory, it was a moment of faith, pride, and patriotism. But Santosh's journey wasn't only about personal glory. She was also an environmentalist. On her expeditions, she brought down nearly 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas, determined to protect the beauty of the mountains. From a small village in Haryana to the highest peak on earth, Santosh Yadav's life is a story of courage, determination, and compassion. She defied traditions, pursued education, embraced challenges, and left a mark on the world, not just as a mountaineer, but as a symbol of what happens when you dare to live life on your own terms. Destiny does not decide who we become. Our courage, our choices, and our determination do. So whenever life challenges you, remember her story. Because the top is not just for the chosen few. It's for those who dare to reach it. If you enjoyed this story, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your classmates, and don't forget to subscribe for the channel, The Learning Tree, for more fun and fascinating stories. See you in the next one.